Many of us carry the weight of our past like an anchor, believing that wounds, regrets, and mistakes define us. We replay old stories in our minds, story of failure, loss, or not being good enough, without realizing that these very experiences have shaped the strength within us. The truth is, you are not stuck because of what happened to you. You are stuck because the meaning you've attached to those experiences. When you look at your past through a lens of pain, you see limitations. But when you shift your perspective, you uncover the hidden gifts, the wisdom, resilience, and clarity that your experiences have given you. Your past is not your prison, it is your power. Every challenge has taught you something, even if it wasn't obvious at the time. The heartbreak showed you what you truly deserve. The loss revealed what you value most. The mistakes guided you towards the wisdom you carry today. The first step in reclaiming your true self is recognizing that your past has not taken anything away from you. It has prepared you for now. And when you embrace that truth, you can finally stop looking back with regret and start moving forward with confidence. The shift happens the moment you decide to stop seeing yourself as a victim of your experiences in life and start seeing yourself as the one person who could create what comes next. Many of us live with a constant whisper of what if, or if I only had, looping on in our minds. We replay moments from the past, wishing we had made different choices, been more present, or spoken up when it mattered. Guilt weighs heavily on our hearts, whether it's from parenting, relationships, missed opportunities, or moments where we fell short. But here's the truth: regret and guilt do not serve as a punishment, they serve as signals. They point to areas where we can grow if we choose to, but they are never meant to hold us hostage. The problem isn't what happened in the past, it's how you've been carrying it into your present. The freedom you're looking for starts with self compassion, the ability to see your past with the same kindness you would offer to a close, loving friend. You were doing the best you could with the knowledge, resources, and emotional capacity you had at the time. And just as you've grown since then, so can your perspective. The path to releasing regret and guilt is about shifting your focus from what you wish you had done differently to what you can learn and create now. It means replacing self judgment with understanding and choosing self forgiveness over self blame. Also, allowing yourself to move forward without the weight of your past keeping you stuck. When you release guilt, you don't erase the past, you rewrite the meaning that it holds in your life today. And that shift is what opens the door to emotional freedom, personal growth, and new opportunities waiting for you. From the moment we're born, we start collecting beliefs about ourselves, about life, about what is and what isn't possible. Some of these beliefs empower us, but many of them were never ours to begin with. They came from parents, teachers, past relationships, and society. They came from moments where we felt rejected, unworthy, or invisible. And without realizing it, we began carrying them as truth, even when they were nothing more than words from someone else's fears and insecurities. If you've ever felt like you're not enough, that happiness is something other people get to have, or that your best years are behind you, you're not alone. These thoughts are not facts, they are simply limiting beliefs. And the good news is, you can rewrite them. You have complete control over your thoughts. Breaking free from limiting beliefs starts with awareness. Once you recognize that these beliefs were learned, you gain the power to unlearn them. The next step is questioning them. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it actually true? Would I say this to someone I love? The more you challenge these beliefs, the weaker they become. Finally, replace them with new empowering truths, ones that reflect the person you are becoming, not the one you were told to be. When you do this consistently, your mind begins to shift. You step into confidence, self-worth, and the limitless potential that was always within you. The truth is, you were never broken. You were simply carrying beliefs that no longer serve you. Now it's time to let them go and reclaim your power. When you begin to see your past as a gift rather than a burden, everything changes. The emotional pain, the struggles, the heartbreaks, they no longer define you, but instead they refine you. Your past is not a life sentence. It's a lesson plan for your personal growth. By shifting your perspective, you can revisit those difficult moments, not to relive the pain, but to retrieve the wisdom they left behind. Every challenge strengthened you in ways you may not have even realized. Every setback revealed resilience maybe you didn't know you had. Every hardship carved out a space within you for deeper understanding, empathy, and strength. When you go back to claim these hidden gifts, you take control of your life and your story. And in doing so, you release yourself from the grip of regret, guilt, and self-judgment. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending things didn't hurt. It means honoring the lessons without carrying the weight. You are not who you were in your most painful moments. You are who you became because of them. By breaking free from limiting beliefs, you no longer have to live in the shadow of your past. Instead, you can step into the light of your full potential. You get to decide how your story continues. And now, with a heart no longer burdened by self-doubt and a mind free from the chains of guilt, you are finally free to live with clarity, confidence, and the deep personal freedom that comes from knowing that everything you've been through has been preparing you for the life you are meant to live. This journey is not about changing who you are. It's about returning to who you were always meant to be. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You are becoming. You are becoming your best self and your most natural you. And when you embrace your past as a source of wisdom rather than a burden, you unlock your greatest freedom. This is your time, your chance to step into a life that is fulfilling, joyful, and free of unnecessary suffering. Thank you for letting me share this information with you.